Hello, this is Mark Abel from the Cabin Audio Review. Today I will be reviewing Sole Republic's Trax Air wireless headphones. Let's begin with their position in the marketplace. While Beats by Dr. Dre cannibalizes with 77% of the market share, Sole Republic holds its own against a handful of relevant competitors such as Denon, Pioneer, SMS, and Ultraphones, and closely trails Skullcandy and Sony. Now let's get to the sound. I use Tidal's streaming service, a Norwegian competitor to Sweden's Spotify, to beam Ezra Koenig, the frontman of Vampire Weekend's song Obvious Bicycle, from my iPhone to the Trax Air wireless phones using Bluetooth's aptX codec, a wireless streaming mechanism that preserves data sent wirelessly so there isn't any degrading of the audio source. Foreboding piano chords were reproduced weightily, and lighter chords hung suspended and maintained an air of elegance without appearing anemic. Now let's review the pros of these phones. Firstly, they're attractive and stylish. Much like Beats by Dr. Dre, buyers have a choice of glossy white, black, red, or blue plastic for the exterior casing of the phones, which pair well with sneakers while you're about town. Secondly, they have a long-lasting lithium-ion battery with a life of 16 hours that takes 3 hours to charge via USB cable. Thirdly, they feature a modular design, which means that their drivers, known as audio engines, can be swapped out in the event that the drivers are damaged. This is advantageous in that owners can order replacement drivers and swap them out themselves without sending the entire pair of headphones into the company, avoiding a common problem many headphone owners face, and increases their longevity as opposed to their disposability. Fourthly, they are priced very fairly in comparison to Beats by Dr. Dre when you consider their extensive features against their modest price. Now let's review the cons of these phones. There's very little not to like. Their 40mm drivers should go louder, but don't. Also, their headbands should be offered in shorter lengths, as it appears awkwardly long when worn by users with smaller sized heads. See this gap here? That's why we need smaller headbands. In conclusion, the Trax Air are an erstwhile competitor to the wares of Dr. Dre, and I encourage my listeners from the Cabin Audio Review to check them out and give them a listen. I look forward to responding to your comments via Twitter.